Welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to add slash commands to your Discord bot using the discord.js library. Please note that in this case, you are hosting the bot on your own computer whenever you start it up inside of your terminal, and if you close the application or turn off your computer, the bot will turn off too. To run the bot, you will most often be doing node space dot, or to run a specific file, you can do node space followed by the exact name and extension of the file. To stop a running process, select your terminal and then press Ctrl and C at the same time. As you can see in this demonstration, at the end of this video, you will be able to make simple slash commands for your Discord bot which can be used in your community. Before we make our first command, I will go over making a simple startup message with you all. Most bots will have a simple message that will automatically send in the terminal once you start the bot to confirm that it has successfully started up and logged into Discord. This is a rather simple example, but also serves as an excellent example of using Discord events. If you haven't watched the first video in this series yet, it is very important that you do in order to get the core of your Discord bot working. A link to the whole playlist of this series can be found in the video description. For this video, we will also need to import events and the slash command builder from discord.js alongside our client import. The first step to creating the client ready notification system is to write out client.once with brackets meaning once the client has done blank. In this case, we want to know when the client is ready, or in other words, logged into Discord. After events.clientReady, add a comma, and then make a simple arrow function as shown, with lowercase c being our client instance that has logged in, followed by the equal sign and the greater than sign to form our arrow. Then add curly brackets and open them up. Now that we have the core of our arrow function done, type in console.log brackets with backticks inside of them, which is the same key as the tilde key without pressing shift, which should be right near your escape key on your keyboard. Inside of these backticks, type in logged in as, followed by the $sign and curly brackets, in which we will type C, being our Discord client logged into Discord, .user.username. End this line with a semicolon, and this will now activate every time our Discord bot successfully signs into Discord. At the end of this function, we can also add a semicolon. Now let's start our bot and make sure everything works as expected. Looks good. The program logs into the terminal that the bot has logged in, and if I check Discord, sure enough, the bot is indeed logged in. Now that we know the bot logs in, we can move on to creating our first command. For this example, I'll be making a simple slash command where the user runs /ping and the bot will respond with the word pong. In future episodes, I will go over more advanced topics and cover all the different options you have when creating slash commands in Discord. The first step in registering a new command is of course making the command's data structure. Go back inside the client once ready function and make a little bit of space so we can create the ping command structure. Start by making a constant named ping, which we can use later in our command publisher, which will send the command's data to Discord so it can be displayed for our users to interact with. Now set this constant to be equal to a new slash command builder with brackets at the end. Go down one line, and since we didn't add a semicolon, we can start configuring various options such as the command's name and description. Please note that slash command names can't have capitals or punctuation in them as of recording this episode. We will use .setName with brackets, which will allow us to set the name for our command. It will be called ping in this case, along with the description on the following line, which I can set to replies with pong. After this, we can add our semicolon because we are done with our slash command builder for now. In order to publish our ping command to Discord so that it can display for our users to see, we need to add the following line after our definition of the ping command inside the client once ready function. Go down a couple of lines and write client.application.commands.create with brackets on the end, and inside of which we will put our constant ping from earlier. And now you can end this line with a semicolon, and we can start our bot to see if everything works as it should. Please note that sometimes it can take a while for the commands to fully publish. Restarting your Discord application can often help. If you are on the Windows application, it should be as simple as pressing Ctrl and R at the same time. Start the bot again with node space dot and then check Discord. Sure enough, we have our first slash command. Next, we have to add some logic so that we can send a response to the incoming command interactions. to handle incoming command interactions is very similar in many ways to our client once ready function. The main differences being that instead of once, we use on because once can only happen once, as the name implies, such as once the bot logs in, whereas on can happen multiple times per session. Anyways, type out client.on with brackets, meaning every time the client does blank. In this case, we want to know every time the client receives a new command interaction with events.interactionCreate. After this, add a comma and then make another simple arrow function, this time using the word interaction followed by the same equals greater than arrow function with curly brackets, which we will open up once again. Inside of this function, it should be as simple as adding a console.log with brackets again, but this time put interaction inside so that we can see what the bot is receiving every time a user uses a slash command in Discord. Now, if after we restart the bot and run the command in Discord, we should be greeted by a long chunk of information which represents what the bot sees whenever someone sends a slash command on Discord. There's quite a bit of information here to unpack, which we will cover in the future, but for now we're just focused on replying to the interaction regardless of its contents. We will now replace the console log line with interaction.reply with brackets on the end, inside of which we will add a reply message. In this case, we will reply with Pong, since that's the only command we have so far. Restarting our bot again and running the ping command in Discord, we can see that the bot does indeed reply to our slash command with Pong. If you wish to add a few more basic commands in this fashion, we need to make sure that the bot responds with Pong only for the ping command, and that the other ones are handled separately as intended. The simplest way to do this is to check if the name of the command that triggered the interaction create event on the bot equals one of the commands that we want to watch. We can do this with a simple if statement. Do if followed by brackets where we will put our logic. In this case, is checking if the command name of the interaction exactly equals ping. This is written as interaction.command name equals, and then make sure you put it in quotation marks, the word ping, same as we specified when creating the command. After these brackets, you'll use a set of curly brackets and open them up. This is where we'll move our old Pong response so that the bot only responds to the ping command with Pong. If you'd like to add more commands, it's now as simple as copying the existing code, modifying it to your liking, and restarting the bot again. If at any point you ran into trouble during this video, the best place to ask for help is our Discord server, which can be found linked in the description. If this video was helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel to help keep me motivated on creating new videos. Thanks for watching.